Hello everybody, welcome to the first Try Not to Die Tournament of Champions. We got this idea from our last Nascar video, and you people seem to like the whole, send these cars down the hill. So we have a new tournament idea for you. Here are the rules. The first rule is, of course, these cars will go down this ramp, and there will be battles between two cars. It'll be best out of three. The first race winner will be determined by who has the less amount of damage. The second one will also be determined by who has the less amount of damage, and the wild card will be whoever went the farthest. So if there is a tie when it comes to who has the least amount of damage, then there will be a tiebreaker. Whoever can travel the farthest regardless of their state. Our first round, of course, is Harvick versus Johnson, as you can tell here. After this, we will be moving on to Danica Patrick and Brad Keselowski. Then Dale Jr. versus Eric Jones. Then Denny Hamlin versus Kyle Busch. Let's go ahead and get this started. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned. Alright, so we are now ready. As I stated, these two cars will go down the ramp. Whoever has the least amount of damage, least amount for this first race, will win the round. So they can possibly not even make it past the ramp. As long as they have less damage than the last person, then it counts. If they fall off the ramp, then that's a pretty much automatic disqualifier, like if they fall off the side here. But even then, if they do that, they'll probably be, in worse shape than the others. So we'll go ahead. Our first race in the Try Not to Die Tournament of Champions. Go. It'll be Harvick versus Johnson, Game 1. Johnson hit the wall there. That'll impact his speed. Harvick jumps off. Harvick and Johnson going to take some heavy impacts to the nose. We'll go ahead and come down here. Johnson seems to be on awful wheels now, and he's going straight. He's going to hit the sand.
Jimmy Johnson, confetti.
And Harvick ran into the wall. Let's see the damage here. Alright, so our one of our contestants, Jimmy Johnson, he looked like he was doing fine until he kind of took a swan dive into the pool. And he's in pretty bad shape. I mean, all around, it's just pretty bad. And then we'll go over here to Kevin Harvick. He's got some front end, but I mean, comparing the two, I really think Kevin Harvick will win round 1 of this series. Alright, so another damage race here. If Harvick wins this, he will win the series and move on to face the winner of Dale Jr. versus Eric Jones. If Johnson wins, it will go to a distance tiebreaker. So we'll go ahead and go to AI 3. Let's see how this one will turn out. Johnson's going to hit the wall. He's going to take some damage already. Might have to fix his positioning, maybe. Who knows? Johnson's still behind Harvick. I don't know if that's an advantage or not. And then Harvick's going to take a long jump. He's on his roof. Oh, Johnson's going to hit him. Johnson and Harvick make contact coming down. Johnson's back into the pool, and he is barrel rolling. Let's go ahead and stop this now and see their damage. Alright, so again, starting with Jimmy. Some major front end damage. Let's go ahead and let's pull him out of the water. Alright, that's fine enough. So, some front end. Besides the spoiler, you can see some damage on the back. That's must where he hit the wall. Yeah, some just regular back end damage and some front end. Harvick, on the meantime, they look like they have the same damage when it comes to the front of their car. Oh, but he has some pretty bad damage to the side. That was probably where Jimmy probably hit him there at the end, going down at the sand trap. That was a big hit. So we will give this round to Jimmy Johnson, which means it will go on to a distance tiebreaker. Alright, so our distance tiebreaker, let's go ahead and get this over with. Flea. Let's see what will happen here. I think I see Jimmy's problem. He runs into the yellow there and he just skates upon the concrete and it kind of disrupts him. I mean, he won last round, so I mean, maybe it's not too much of an issue. We might have to change that. Harvick barrel rolling down. Oh, that's a barrel roll. Johnson is coming. Johnson's also barrel rolling. This is about distance, so it looks like Harvick will win this round. Alright, so for our next race here, we have Danica Patrick versus Brad Keselowski. Same rules. This round will be damage. I'm going to go ahead and go to Flea. Danica Patrick in the same lane. Yeah, they're doing the same thing on that lane. I mean, damage-wise, it shouldn't really affect them. If anything, it probably helps them because they're going slower. See, Brad Keselowski will take a big hit there, and he will be going down. Danica Patrick also going down. Let's go ahead and turn off their engines here as they go into the sand trap. And we will see their damage. Alright, so for Patrick, oh, she's trying. Alright, so for Patrick, some front end damage. Pretty heavy front end damage. Looks like she's got some back missing, or just really crumbled up. So some pretty substantial damage to there. Some big damage on the 2's car. Not as bad as the 7's. We might actually, for a side-by-side comparison, we might actually get some side-by-side going here. Just so y'all can see what I see here. That's good enough. So I think the 2's front is in a bit better shape, not by much, but it's a bit better shape than here. Still some pretty big damage. The back, I see a tiny dent there. Well, not a tiny dent. I see some of the spoiler missing, some of the back. This is a tough one to call, but unless does Brad have any side damage, it does not look like it. I'm probably going to give this one to Brad because of his front's not as bad as Patrick's. Alright, yet again, another damage round. I'm adjusting Patrick there to see if that will work any better, just to keep her off the wall. We'll go ahead and go to Flea. Fine so far. I think it's just when they get geared up there in that lane, they kind of take a turn. Looks like Keselowski kind of has some issues there. It's a bit more fair this time. It's a bit closer, so we might stay with this lineup. They're both going to almost synchronized hit the asphalt there. Both taking fire rolls, and I see fire. Don't know who it came from, but we're going to go ahead and stop their engines. Alright, so Patrick, some front end, some back end. Looks like she's got some quarter panel there. Some quarter panel there. Keselowski, you know, I'm not a car chief, crew chief, NASCAR official, crew member, or anything, but I feel like this is not the best Ford Mustang marketing when it comes, because usually the Ford logo is supposed to be in the front of your car. I mean, yeah, you can do it on the other side, but not too many people are going to see it. So, like, I think Brad's doing a very poor job of marketing Ford here. I mean, look, no one's going to see this unless you, of course, flip like he did. In this case, it's great marketing, but, like, you know, not normal. But, let's go ahead and flip him over. Alright, so, This is the prototype for the new Gen 7 here. You guys like the new Gen 7 car? I mean, look at this marketing right here. Like, that's some three-dimensional marketing right there. Like, this Gen 7 is going to be lit, guys. But no jokes aside, yeah, this does not look normal. Danica Patrick wins this round. It will go to his distance tiebreaker. Alright, for the distance tiebreaker, same spots. AI, Flea. Let's see who can go the farthest. Kozlowski barely cleared Patrick coming off there. He's going to get some steam, though. This is looking like Kozlowski for now, but it depends on how hard they take hits there and how they hit the sand trap. Danica's already skating, and then it looks like Patrick hits the wall too soon.
Brad Keselowski
and
won this
if
race.
this was damage, I would think Patrick would have won, but since this is a distance tiebreaker, I think Kozlowski has won this round, even though, yet again, he is testing a new Gen 7 prototype. Who knows, this is probably NASCAR's Gen 8 prototype at this point. Like, this is beyond stupid, Brad.
Alrighty guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and if any of you wondering, I am indeed not dead. I've just been, editing behind the scenes for these past few videos, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this part 1 of the tournament where we got the first part of the bracket done today to watch Keselowski beat Patrick as well as Harvick topping Johnson, which, if you guys know anything about me, you know I was absolutely thrilled that Johnson lost in the first round. Oh my gosh. Come on now. But, hey, again, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and part 2 of this tournament is coming soon, and then after that, it'll be the grand finale, and we will see who will win the Try Not to Die tournament. See you guys next time.